There is passion and pride.
He kicks for the winner,
There is triumph and heartbreak.
let it go, John Morris.
There is rivalry.
The nominees are
Robert Dillon, the Newcastle Herald.
James Phelps, the Daily Telegraph.
Chris Barrett, the Sydney Morning Herald.
And the winner is Robert Dillon, the Newcastle Herald.
Robert Dillon's investigation into the fall of former billionaire Nathan Tinkler after his takeover of the Newcastle Knights was outstanding. They're exclusive and courageous stories from a reporter living and working in a community so intrinsically aligned to the football club. After revealing Tinkler's ownership was in serious jeopardy, Dillon was banned from attending Knights training and talking to the players and coach, but he was vindicated when the NRL took interim control of the Knights.
Thank you very much. I was very honoured just to be here at the dinner, let alone collect a couple of awards. I really see this as a team award at the Newcastle Herald. We've been covering this story now about Nathan Tinkler for 4 or 5 years, and there have been so many people who've written about it, not just me. I suppose it's been a team effort. I was just the one who got the ball across the line at the end of the day. As I said before, I thank my editor, Chad Watson, my sports editor, Kevin Cranston, the other members of the sport department, and in particular, my wife, Jan, and my family. Thank you very much.
Hello, everyone. I must say that I'm truly delighted to be here. I regret and apologise that I missed the first 2 years of these awards, and I'm totally knocked out. I'm knocked out that on one hand, people like Steve Warnock, Adam Walters can pull together what appears to be the entire media industry in New South Wales, a mighty effort. Something that I tried to do, not to have an awards night, but for other reasons, and failed abysmally. And to have Mumbrella here is really just the crowning glory. I think that it's a mighty thing that we're all here, warts and all, and embracing a great industry, and the quality of the people who have so far been trotted out is truly magnificent. And Phil Hilliard stands on top of them all, in my view. Moving right along, Destination New South Wales, I've had a privileged life, but I've been significantly privileged to recently be chairman of this organisation. Destination New South Wales in the last year has added $28 billion to the New South Wales economy. We lead in every possible area of overnight stays internationally and visitations from interstate. Great organisation, great people, Sandra Chipchase, great leader, and it's a privilege to represent them as chairman. So we couldn't do what we do as well as we do without the great travel writers that we have in this state. The finalists are Lee Tulloch, Mr. and Mrs. Amos, and Sue Wallace from the Border Mail. And the winner is Sue Wallace from the Border Mail.
Sue Wallace takes her readers on a spellbinding journey of time travel back to a landscape formed 23 million years ago. She guides us through the stunning ancient gorges of the Nitmaluk National Park and It takes in rock art, carbon dated to 40,000 years ago, all under the menacing gaze of those prehistoric reptiles that make the pristine waters of the Katherine River not so inviting after all.
Thank you very much. It's a great honour to be here tonight and to receive this award. I started in journalism 35 years ago in Melbourne in finance, and about 15 years ago I discovered the world of travel writing was much more fun than numbers. So thank you. I would like to thank Destination New South Wales, the Kennedy Awards, my editor Di Thomas for the opportunity she gives me, and also a past editor who died too young, Cameron Thompson. This is for you. He always told me to write travel with passion, and thank you very much.
We can rewrite the story tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, to present the Kennedy Award for New South Wales Young Journalist of the Year, please welcome the reigning New South Wales P&O Cruises New South Wales Journalist of the Year, last year's Gold Spirax winner, from the Newcastle Herald, Miss Joanne McCarthy.
Hi, I'm very pleased, excuse me, to be announcing the award for the Young Journalist of the Year. I was at an event a few months ago where there were university students who were doing communications, and it was an awards night for them, and it was extraordinary, the passion of people coming into the industry and the choices of subjects. It was wonderful to see. At the Newcastle Herald, Chad Watson and I were talking before, we put 5 new journalists on this year, which is something in itself for this industry. So, we have our finalists: Sarah White from the Sydney Morning Herald, Joel Tozer from the Feed, SBS, and Taylor Auerbach for the Daily Telegraph. And the winner is Joel Tozer from the Feed.
With all the praise, predictions of great heights for this rising star of Australian journalism, Joel Tozer's gripping story about a secretive Korean church highlights the power of investigative journalism.
He'd say things like, women are much more beautiful when they're naked.
And his tale of the beekeeper's son was a captivating piece of great storytelling, engaging a broad audience with raw emotion.
Thank you so much to the Kennedys for this award. I had the privilege of meeting Les Kennedy while I was an intern at the Sydney Morning Herald, and it means a lot to win an award in his name. I also want to thank the amazing team at The Feed and SBS. I'm sorry I couldn't be there tonight to collect the award, but I hope you all have a great night. Thanks again.